between me and you.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, AAA baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Norfolk Tides taking on the Durham Bulls. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away, and today on the hill, Luis Patino.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a bouncer. The throw to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Take a look at the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
And he deals. On the ground to third. That ends the frame. End of a half inning of play, so it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field and towing the slab, DL Hall.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now here's the speed threat, outfielder Mason Auer. There's a strike. Out to short, Mateo. There to beat him by an eyelash. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day, day in and day out.
And there are 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Harold Ramirez at the dish. 2 for 7 in the series so far. The 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. Inning over. End of one. And we're still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Franchy Cordero. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next pitch is popped up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 15.
Here's Nomar Mazara. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in Tampa Bay. Isaac Paredes now.
The designated hitter.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Bounced up the middle. On to O'Hearn. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
This is Charlie Culberson to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
No left fielder.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Nico Holsizer. And here it comes. Off the mark there. Ball 3.
3-1.
Out towards left center. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7, the center fielder,
Ruben Cardenas digs in now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Jordan Westburg. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 8, the second baseman,
Terrin Vavra now at the plate. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Down the corner for a strike. 1 and 2. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And a pitch. And now the count is even. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Top of the third, no score. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in the long ball threat, Ruben Cardenas.
Ruben Cardenas.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. On the ground, Favre gathers and throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Taylor.
So up next, Taylor Walls. Here's a 1-1. And now 1-2. And a 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. The pitch. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
And now it's filled up.
Count.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
So the lineup flips over, and now Mason Auer. He's 0 for 1.
Ball,
Next offering
down.
is down low, and a count 2-1. Hunt leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand has to hurry. Nicely done for the out.
He was out early today working on that very play.
So digging in, Colton Cowser grounded out his first time. Next pitch is downstairs. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One down, base is empty. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one missed.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
3-2 now. Now a fly ball to right center. Cardenas pulls that one down, and that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Vidal Brujan. And down on strikes. One gone here. So up next, Harold Ramirez.
The first baseman, Harold Ramirez.
In the dirt. Tosses to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Now, Isaac Paredes. High fly ball out into left center field. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Through four, still tied. Zip, zip. Back now in Tampa Bay at the plate, Franchy Cordero.
Franchy Cordero.
And the righty deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Grounded out his first time. And a 1-1. That misses off the outside edge. The Tides yet to pick up a hit here. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Where'd that last pitch miss?
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The punch out there, and there are 2 outs.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So 2 down now, and here is Nomar Mazara. Flied out his first time. And downstairs.
That's the ball.
Two outs. And that's in for a strike.
You got a full count.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Halfway through this one, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Charlie Culberson.
Third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now the left fielder, Nico Holsizer, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Next offering upstairs.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Culberson on at first, nobody out. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Ruben Cardenas up next. And now a full count.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Runner at first with no outs here. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ruben Cardenas.
And now the center fielder, Ruben Cardenas. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Falling behind 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now it's filled up. Blake Hunt waiting for a turn at the plate. And a pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
No, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Blake Hunt. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Hard hit, right side. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Terrin Vavra. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The 1-1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
The Tides still looking for their first hit in this one. Two now. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. 2-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. So he's perfect through 6. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Back here at the ballpark, we go bottom 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Taylor Walls. The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2-2.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Cordero hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 2.
So the batting order turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Mason Auer. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Second baseman, Vidal.
And now it's Vidal Brujan.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The wide to kick the pitch. Got it by him for the K. New inning getting started.
Leading off
Jorge
our
Mateo
Norfolk,
now.
The shortstop.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a count 1-2.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
2-2.
Next one in the dirt. Next pitch is outside.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That's ball 4. And that puts an end to the perfect game.
He's been so sharp all game long, and now the challenge is keeping his composure out there and trying to finish off the no-hitter. We'll see if that walk rattles him at all, but I think he'll get right back to work, Luke.
Left-hand hitter waits. Mateo runs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Just misses there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
So digging in, Ramon Urias. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and great jump. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Franchy Cordero. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down. Go ahead run and scoring position. The next offering misses. Now 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Harold Ramirez.
The first baseman.
So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chrissy is surprised that the lefty is still in there.
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam.
Next offering is fouled back. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. The wind and the pitch. Check swing,
Outside,
no
ball.
appeal. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Full count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Charlie Culberson getting ready to hit. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Mateo zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Garrett Clevenger on to pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Bulls, number 60, Garrett Clevenger.
Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Here's a 2-1. And he takes a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. And a pitch. That's inside. Nomar Mazara waits on deck. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Bounce to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
The lefty ready and a 1-1. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. The Tides hitless so far in the game. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
And now, Jordan Westburg. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
The pitch.
Nope, ball.
Gary Sanchez in the on-deck circle. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Go-ahead run on base. Gary Sanchez now. Westburg over at second. Fabra on at first with 2 down. And now it's even up.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's filled up. Jorge Mateo, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. And a 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The pitcher on here, Mike Baumann.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Here's the left fielder, Nico Holsizer.
The left fielder, Nico Holsizer.
Next pitch is popped up. O'Hearn makes the grab, and there's one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or a weak contact in the infield.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the catcher, Blake Hunt. 1 for 2.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Burr.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Back to the top of the lineup. The batter will be the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right. Brujan on the run, sends it over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Next pitch is outside.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
The 2-1. Just missed. Ramon Urias up next. And he walked him.
Take the base.
The third
One down, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. Grounder might be two. Over to Brujan. That's one. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the ninth. We are tied.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. And here is Taylor Walls.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Action in the pen down there. Darwinzon Hernandez, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Right-handed reliever. That clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Mason Auer will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. Mazara pulls it down. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Vidal Brujan.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. Cowser ranging back, looking up. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Back here at Tropicana Field, on to extra innings. Now the left fielder, Franchy Cordero. Runner leads away at second. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. He made him pay for that one, and that gives him the lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 58.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So up next, Ryan O'Hearn. Next offering way off the plate. Nobody on, nobody out here in extra innings. Out towards right center field. squeezes it, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 15, Nomar Mazara.
Now it's the right fielder, Nomar Mazara. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Next pitch is popped up. Culberson hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Righty delivers. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. That's the third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Darwinzon Hernandez. A chance at his first save of the year. And now the first baseman, Harold Ramirez. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they trail by 1. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter now, Isaac Paredes. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
A 1-run lead, and here in extra innings. On the ground right side, onto O'Hearn. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Charlie.
And now it's going to be Charlie Culberson. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
The count 2-1. Line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
New pitcher on now, Tyler Wells. He's making his second appearance of the season. One down. Here's the left fielder, Nico Holsizer. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
1-2. Count.
And here it comes. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, winning run on first. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And he deals. Struck him out looking. And now here is Ruben Cardenas.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The 2-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Here's the catcher to hit. Blake Hunt, 1 for 3. Ball to strike. That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1 now. Activity in the bullpen. Austin Vogt preparing to come on if needed. At the belt and fires. A little out front there as he swings through it. And the righty deals. That's out to center field. He's under it. Brings it in. And that is the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. 11th inning set to get underway. Now it's the second baseman, Terrin Vavra. The 1-1. And a strike in there. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually tried for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Gary Sanchez to bat next. And here's a 3-2. And that's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Now it's going to be Jorge Mateo. And a swing and a miss.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So 2 down now, and here is Colton Cowser. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Two on, two outs. Inside 3-2 the count. Ramon Urias waiting for a turn at the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging. Two left on. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back. We're in extras here. Now it's the shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. The winning run on second base. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Cowser hauls it in, one away.
The right fielder, number 2,
Mason Auer digs in now.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Vidal Brujan. Two now. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Winning run stands at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite click the zone. That's a stone cold tape.
So digging in, Harold Ramirez, known for his late inning heroics. That one down the line. Can't field it cleanly. That leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Ripped towards third. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Huge opportunity missed there. 11 innings in the books now. We are tied 2-2. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Kevin Kelly. This is his first appearance of the season. Ramon Urias now at the plate. Singh, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Franchy Cordero. He's already homered in this game.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Kyle Crick, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
Great deception with the changeup there, and it's all about arm speed. If that arm speed can look just like the fastball, a lot of times you'll get that hitter to swing and miss.
That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Pickoff throw. Oh, they got him leaning. He's out. Righty to the plate. And misses inside.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Ryan O'Hearn would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Got him looking. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Whips it across, out on the sac bunt. Now the left fielder, Nico Holsizer. 1 down, and the winning run at third. To the right side, tosses to first, 2 gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the center fielder, Ruben Cardenas.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
Movement in the bullpen. Austin Vogt up and loosening in the pen. Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Blake Hunt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-two now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Here comes a 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Blake Hunt getting ready to hit. Two outs. Clips the corner. Now 1-2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Sanchez fires over to first, and here comes inning number 13. So they strand a pair. No end in sight. The 13th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Leading off, Ryan O'Hearn. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
2-2. And a curve misses outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Crick is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The pitch. And a base hit up the middle. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's 3-2.
Just a huge at bat right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And next is the designated hitter, Jordan Westburg. A strikeout and a walk. Here comes a pitch. Fly ball down the line. Auer as he glides to his left. Racing, makes the catch. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. And now Terrin Vavra will get a chance to hit.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
The pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Booth?
A new arm into the game, the righty, Kyle Crick.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. All loaded up here in extra innings. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lifted in the air, right center field. Cardenas in position. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 4-2.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if you can get this next out.
So up next, Jorge Mateo. Swings and misses. 2-2 now. Mazara at second. Fabra at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. They put 2 on the board. 1 hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. And now this crowd, after grinding it out, finds their club. Back here at Tropicana Field, last half of the 13th set to go. And now the shortstop, Taylor Walls. Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Austin Voth up and throwing. Crable warming up as well. And the right-hander deals on the ground. It's in and out of his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
The right fielder, number 2, Mason Auer.
And now the right fielder, Mason Auer. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And 1-2.
1-2.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Got him! And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Next pitch is outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the pitch. That one's in there, and the count is 2-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Harold Ramirez waits on deck. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners are at the corners, one away. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with one away. Harold Ramirez will hit next. So the tying run at second. And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Fouls one off, 2-2. Good eye right there.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting him hear it as well.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
One down, and the batter now, Isaac Paredes. Kicks and fires. Grounded to third. Could be two. There's one. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
Well, 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain guys who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Tide. 4 runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Bulls, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
overboard or go get a taco.
Mm-hmm.